Hey YouTubers, Grimmy Dragon here, and it's once again review time. And in a rare twist, we're actually going to be looking at a Star Wars figure. I don't do these too often, probably should do them more often, but anyway. We're going to be looking at Star Wars, the Black Series, 6-inch scale, Asoka Tano.
Okay, so before I get down to business, the reason I don't do a lot of Black Series reviews, actually this being the first of the Black Series reviews I ever do, is because I don't actively collect them. Ahsoka here is one of two figures I have, the other one being the Slave Leia. So it's kind of hard for me to really go wild on reviews for this stuff since I can't really afford to get into the line. But yeah, aside from that, let's get down to business. Now, Ahsoka is based off her appearances in the Star Wars Rebels series, although dropping the cartoony look for a more lifelike look, so to speak. They try to make her look like an actual person, or as close to an actual person as an alien can be. Because yes, she is an alien life form. So I don't know the name of the particular race she's from, but she is a very nice looking one. She's from the same race as Shakti, so that's pretty cool. And she's done pretty well. You know, I do like the attire. Very nice. Uh, the long gloves and the overall outfit is done nicely. I like the armor on her chest. And a lot of browns. Okay, so yeah, there's not much to really to speak of. She's a former Jedi apprentice. I don't think she really goes for like a loud look. That said, she does bear her appearance pretty well. But let's get into the face sculpt real quick. Because, yeah, despite keeping with the more... Okay, if I can get this to stay put. Come on. I swear you're worse than me. Okay, that'll do. Now, despite keeping with the more, lifelike or realistic look, it does look like Ahsoka. The head is sculpted very well, looks very much like the character. If a more realistic standpoint, I do like the way the I don't know if you'd call it face paint or just line work on her face is done pretty well. The eyes are very lovely. And the way the headpiece, it's not hair, it's not like a separate mask or anything. It's, we're just going to call it hair just to cut away from any confusion. Yeah, the hair is nice. I like the white and blue mix. So yeah, I know it's not really hair, but I don't know what to call it. Come on. Give me a break here. Yeah, lips are done well. She has a very beautiful face to her. Yeah, I'd like that. Overall paintwork is pretty good. I do have a little bit of a blemish inside, like underneath the tendrils or hair or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm not going to get by that, am I? There is some paint blemishes in there, although very hard to see with the way the head is. Yeah, she does have a cloth skirt, which is good, will help. And all in all, she looks pretty good. I liked all the detailing. Belt is interesting. The way it kind of holds off the external skirt piece. Yeah, it's a very nice little thing. And yeah, she does have hooks to store her lightsabers on, which is a real nice touch. But let's get to articulation. So she's got a ball jointed head that does have a hinge on it, although you're not going to get a lot of use out of it the way the tendrils work. You got this one on the back that's a very solid plastic. These are not soft. Well, they're kind of soft at the end, but they're not really soft. So those aren't going to move. She does have universal joints at the shoulders, like so. So you got in and out, forward, back, swivel right above the elbow, a 90-degree elbow bend. She has wrist swivels. Hopefully you can see that, and a hinge that goes in and out on this one, and up and down on this one. So let's see, get into view. Yeah, she has a nice ball joint right in the mid waist, right below the bust. So that has a lot of movement to it, which is really good. So that also serves as the waist joint. She's got universal hips. So while the outward movement is slightly hindered by the skirt, it's not heavily, and she can move forward, backward just fine. Although, yeah, she can actually do that too. So, yeah, plenty of movement. That skirt's not going to get in the way. She has thigh swivel, very stiff, double jointed knees. So she's got a good bit of bend there, a little bit more than 90. It's a little hindered by the thickness of her boots, but it's not bad. She does have forward backward at the ankle, and she has ankle pivots. So yeah, you got a wide range of posability with Asoka. You can get her into some nice battle ready poses. Provided you can get her to balance. But yeah, she's not going to get much use out of those poses without her weapons, which are her lightsabers. So let's get to those. Now we have two of them. She has the longer one that's curved, much like Count Dooku's or Asajj Ventress's. Maybe she had an encounter and got one had to take one as a result, but does have a little snap-on blade, just pops in and out. And it's pretty much a clear plastic, maybe have a slight blue tinge. I've only seen a couple episodes of Rebels. Well, actually just a couple clips, but she seems to have white lightsabers, so this works pretty well for her. It's very gummy plastic, and while that makes getting the lightsaber part easy to get on, it will make getting them... Well, actually it makes getting them in hand easy, but I'm worried that they will warp. She has a smaller one as well. Again, it's pretty good. And just pegs in like so. Smaller blade. And since she kind of likes to hold that one ninja style, we'll do that. So yeah, weapons are pretty cool. Now, since this is the Star Wars Black Series, there's no Build-A-Figure to worry about, nothing else. She just comes with herself and her lightsabers. And I'm okay with that, because I think this works out pretty well for the character, everything she needs, and it looks good.
Okay, so that'll do it for Ahsoka. Really nice figure. From what I've gotten at the Black Series, which is only 2 figures so far, they do come out pretty nicely. I would like to get more if I can ever afford to, but um, we'll just have to see how it goes. Anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this little video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next round, so take care out there, whatever you are.